What's up, everyone? We back. It's the SportX.Bet podcast. I'm here with Sixers fanatic, faithful Sosa the locksmith. It's my guy knows a
Y'all know
guy.
the deal.
Still a couple
Y'all
minutes
know the
left in the
deal.
morning. What's up, everyone? What's up?
Y'all know
Game
the deal.
7.
What's the
Hawks,
deal?
Sixers. Game 7.
The two greatest words in professional sports.
That's what they say.
Game 7. The two best words. I love it, man.
That's what they say. It's marketing.
I love it. We got a good Game 7 last night.
Yeah, though that game was actually amazing. It had just about it's a lot of flopping, but the fact that it stayed tight for that long, I mean, I'm glad that I watched it.
I was personally a little upset with some things, but again, we got a game. It ended. We got overtime. It went as good as about as entertaining as a game that you can get. I think I'm happy with the result. Obviously, I had the Bucks winning the series. KD couldn't get it done. That's what you're going to hear from some people.
Did you play that series price Bucks before, or you just you came out on top over the course of the series?
I came out on top over the course of it. I had them winning the series in 6, so I lost that bet. I'll be totally honest. I lost that. But the game's the game. Back at it.
Western Conference Finals popping off today. Suns Clippers game 1. I went on last night to just talk before I laid down some early thoughts on that game. I wanted to see. I'm about to look it up now, but I want to see if the Clippers coach Ty Lue changes his lineup from the small ball lineup that destroyed the Utah Jazz. The Suns, they operate on a completely different level offensively, so that might not work over the course of a 7-game series with or without Chris Paul. Zubac is going to be playing a lot more minutes in this series.
Absolutely, but we've given Ty Lue some problems. We've given him a lot of flack. We got to give him his just due.
Yeah, sure.
He made great adjustments in both series. No question. He did a great job of going to a small lineup against Utah, and Quinn Snyder's pride got in the way and wouldn't take Rudy Gobert off the floor. We know that stuff. These are all facts. No one's making that up. All he had to do was simply take Rudy off the floor, go small, change your lineup, adjust to what you're getting hit with. And Quinn Snyder didn't do that, and Tyronn Lue did. We got to give him credit. We were saying how bad of a coach he was 2 games into the playoffs this year. He has absolutely outcoached both the guys he's faced since the first 2 games of the first series against Dallas. He's made every adjustment you could possibly ask for from a head coach in order to get you wins in critical moments. Your star goes down, they don't miss a beat. They go to the small lineup, they give up good shots for great shots, and they win.
I'm just sending out a little tweet.
Yeah, no doubt. Call me crazy, but that Clipper offense operates at a higher level without Kawhi on the floor because of less ISO ball. The ball moves faster. People give up good shots for great shots, and they're getting a lot more open looks without Kawhi. Now, listen, that in no way is me saying that they're better without Kawhi Leonard, but the offense does operate at a different speed, a different pace, and they execute at a different level when he's not on the floor. Again, that is not me saying that Kawhi Leonard is not a huge important piece of this team. And who knows? Do we know that he tore his ACL, or is that just speculation?
He didn't, bro. That shit is some of the craziest shit.
Right.
That shit's actually some of the crazy. One second, let me just send this out because my phone. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get a new phone, unfortunately.
No doubt. But that's just what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? It's just you're seeing, like I said, you're seeing it in 2 games with Utah. Tyronn Lue made an adjustment. He made a change to his lineup. Utah didn't adjust. Today, obviously, we're looking at this game. The first thing we're going to see glaring at us is that Chris Paul's not playing. We know
get some shout outs too. Good morning, everyone who's able to watch as well.
What's up, everyone?
Our brother Jay Money, the legend. What does he say? The myth.
The man.
No, I'm just talking trash. Bro, happy Father's Day too. Everyone that's a part of
Likewise, yeah. Everyone.
What was I gonna say? Everyone that's a part of a family. I'm just talking trash. What's up, Jay Money? Good morning, bro. Hope you're having a good weekend. Ponder Marks, Lee, Lewis, rest easy. I'm not going to be here too long. I'm actually going to get back into the soccer grind. I just, just want to talk about these two games. Really, just get the thoughts out. Maybe if we can come up with some quality stuff. We can get right to it. Good morning, Alex. Rest easy, casual.
What's up, everyone?
Sosa made some great points right there.
That's Rex in there. Rest easy. That's Rex.
Rex. Oh, okay.
Appreciate you, my boy.
I know a couple Rexes. But, yeah, let's get straight to it. I don't have that much time right now. But, yeah, once again, happy Father's Day to everyone. Suns, Clippers. For me, I've got the Suns winning this game in 5. I mean, this series in 6. I want to place a bet on 5. But I think that if they can absorb the shock of Chris Paul missing game 1, to me, this game 1 is difficult to bet on. I just want to be completely honest. Obviously, you guys know where my heart lies with the big cheese. I want to take the Suns almost blindly. But what the Clippers did is something that has to be respected. They backdoor swept the number 1 seed in the West, a team that I thought was a fraud in the first place.
We all did.
Yeah, but
hold on. I got to cut you off 1 second. Everybody in the comments who was telling me how good Rudy Gobert is, thank you. You don't even got to apologize. I'll accept it on behalf of all of you regardless. It's cool. Go ahead, my bad.
Rudy Gobert may have messed up the contract situation in the NBA. He may have messed up the game for contracts. I'm telling you. Because now other players that are not as good or even as prominent are going to be requiring. They're going to be holding their team back with those types of contracts. I think GMs are going to reevaluate what sort of pieces get the money from this point forward. Really, even though Utah's a small market team, they're desperate to keep all of their talent. $205 million for Rudy Gobert. I want his Defensive Player of the Year awards revoked. I want them revoked. And I was going to say that about Giannis if they lost too. But
40
congrats to Giannis.
40 M's for a guy that can't do anything for you on offense at all. 40 M's for a guy who is a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year that every guard calls for the switch on. 40 M's for a guy that can't move side to side.
Lee Lewis says the Vegas could eat all Suns futures bets too, just like the Nets. That's true. I'm actually scared because people might look at the landscape now of the teams that are left and assume that Chris Paul is going to come back. And now I'm not sure what the odds are today, like for the conference finals going forward, but people might jump on the Suns now. But I'm not sure how. This is my first year betting.
For me in this game though,
not my first year betting. I'll finish my point after you're saying. I was going to say the way I did futures this season is my first year betting that. The only futures bet I placed in the NBA before this season was the year the Raptors won the title. I played plus 1,000 at the beginning of the playoffs, but it was not for any money. Not flexing like it was for any money. But I did play there. I did believe that the Kawhi would get it done for the Raptors that year. But continue your point, bro. We'll just get into the games real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get out of here. I'm really interested to hear what you have to say about your hometown Sixers too.
Just for this Clipper game in particular, I personally, I'm going to take the Clippers with whatever points. I'm taking them
for game 1.
For game 1, no Chris Paul. I think that we've seen Lou make good adjustments. He still has a superstar in Paul George, whether people want to admit it or not. Call him whatever you want. He still has a superstar. They still have extremely good role players, guys that can play their role. They can go small. They can match up very well with the other guys outside of Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton, especially if there's no Chris Paul to fully orchestrate the offense. I think that's a huge outlier. Obviously, we're on the same page with that. It's a hard game to bet, but just based on the momentum of the Los Angeles Clippers and how well they played over the last week, they're hot right now. To get them straight into to jump into a series where a team has had time off and Cam Payne is the guy that's replacing him, and we know he's an extreme defensive liability, I would veer towards taking the Clippers in game 1. That's just my take on it personally. I think they have everything ancillary-wise to compete with the Suns. With Chris Paul, the Suns are a better team, but they're not that much better. And then also
if you take Chris Paul off the team, they become the Suns from the bubble last year, no?
Correct.
I mean, with Jay Crowder.
And we still have to know.
I have to play devil's advocate. I like the Suns, but I have to. This is what we do. We have to be unbiased. So, this game, I'll be honest. If the Suns win this game, I still won't be surprised. Their role players since the All-Star break, their per 36-minute stats are ridiculous. All of them used to be bums, but I can't base my reputation of players like Saric and Cameron Payne off of before the All-Star break, because their stats since then per 36 minutes are amazing. But on the flip side, the one team with role players per 36-minute stats that matches up to the role players of the Suns, of all the teams remaining in the playoffs, is the Clippers. Yep. I go back to a game, I said it the other night, in the middle of the season, they played the Miami Heat. I jumped on the Heat because they said Kawhi and Paul George are out right before the game, and they won. I think they skunked them. I forgot how much they won by, but it was like by double digits in Miami without Kawhi, without PG. And then they won the next 2 or 3 games without Kawhi and PG against some decent opponents. So we know that this team can be up-coached. Nicholas Batum is not getting enough credit in the mainstream media. I know that he has a reputation for being a bit soft, more overseas type, soft type player, whatever that means. But I know, I don't even know what I just said. But I know that Nick Batum has really changed his reputation this season. The addition of him and Luke Kennard is not to be disrespected. I'm going to lay off game 1, but I do kind of like the under, if that makes sense. I don't think that the Clippers explode for 130 again. But I have not placed a bet on this game. Just want to say that. I just want to let you know that I'm probably jumping on the Suns when Chris Paul comes back. But rust will be a factor. It sounds like I'm making a case for the Clippers. When I have this look in my face, I don't know, it's a crazy game, bro. I just can't wait to watch it. I just wish that we had Chris Paul and Kawhi. This is the series that, as a basketball fan, this is the series that I wanted to watch.
We might get him back. We don't really know if Kawhi has an ACL. We don't know if Kawhi's really that hurt. We don't know. Guys, nobody knows.
I have a list of beat reporters, but I'm starting to realize that the veracity of their reporting cannot be trusted completely. They said that he basically tore his ACL the other night, but if you look at the language of what he was using, he has suffered an ACL injury, has not torn his ACL apparently, and we know with ACL injuries that they have to wait for the swelling to reduce. So they might not even know, to be honest. But he didn't travel with Phoenix. Kawhi is one of my best players. I wanted to see him go against the Suns. Thought it would be a 7-game series.
It still may be. We don't know.
It still may be. The Clippers are a different team even without him. I don't know what to think right now about this series. Let's go into the 76ers Hawks game, and we can get out of here. I'm personally going to be jumping into the Euro 2020 soccer games, 2 games tipping off simultaneously. And let's just get out of here quickly, talk about the 76ers. Open the floor, go crazy.
Tonight, man, you see the jersey, you see the rally time. Listen, man, y'all don't have to listen. I see people in the comments coming from Ben Simmons. If he wins the series, nobody's going to care. When he wins the series, no one's going to care. When we beat the shit out of the Atlanta Hawks tonight by 20-plus points, nobody will have a word to say about his foul shooting. Nobody will care about his girlfriend. Nobody will care about him liking Instagram. Nobody will give a fuck. We're going to win tonight, and we're going to win handily. It's not going to be close. And you can quote me on this. You can replay this video 100 times as soon as we finish. They're going to beat the dog shit out the Atlanta Hawks today.
Let's go.
Bogdanovich, he's not 100%. Even if he plays, we're beating the brakes off them boys today. They're going back to the day and listening to Migos' new album. My bad. Go ahead.
And then listen to the Migos' new album. Album I probably never listened to. I promise you. They were fire when they first came out, though. Migos. They're not, but
hey, they're commercial now. They're radio rappers.
We're past that. We're past that. But Sosa, I want to ask about Bogdanovich real quick because he looked sluggish the last 2 games. One of the 2 games, I forgot which one it was exactly. I had his props over 2.5 threes. Does not look like himself. Looks like he's forcing his game. He's playing hurt, right? He's playing hurt.
Listen, he didn't play the fourth. No, people didn't realize this. He didn't play the fourth quarter of the last game.
Yeah.
And that should tell you guys everything you need to know. This is an elimination game on your home floor. Listen, if
6.5 point spread at the moment.
If you can walk, you're going to play. If for you to be that hurt to not play an elimination game tells me everything I need to know. Bogdanovich is not 100%.
I played 2 bets already, Sosa, and I think I'm gonna add 2 more. I played 2 bets for this one. I think I'm gonna add 2 more. I like Sixers. I like Sixers spread first half, but then I played the double result money line first half full game. I played Sixers double result, Sixers first half. But I see you have the Ben Simmons jersey on today. Today is the first day that his points total is not juice, and it's at a respectable number. Bro, if Ben Simmons doesn't score...
We had the crib with it, man.
I want to say right now, if Ben Simmons doesn't score over 12.5 points today, he will be playing for the Sacramento Kings next season. He will be playing for the Shanghai Sharks. He'll be playing for the Shanghai Sharks next season.
No, he won't. Listen, I've said this multiple times. Don't let Ben Simmons get a title before he turns 25. Y'all are going to be real sick.
How many points is he going to score?
He's going to score 12 points tonight.
I've got him going over 12.5. That might be the only prop I play in this game.
And the thing is that Joel Embiid, I'm going to tell you right now, take Joel Embiid's under because he's not even going to play the fourth quarter.
Joel Embiid is questionable. Bogdanovich is questionable. If anyone wants to know from yesterday, Joel Embiid is questionable. He's been questionable 90% of the playoffs. And Bogdanovich is also questionable. Yeah, he said Joe Budden said Ben Simmons is trash. Ben Simmons is about to he's about to have to buy a new house in a new city. If they don't win today. I'm letting you know. Even if Ben Simmons balls out today and they lose, he will be the scapegoat.
Wasn't Joe Budden one of the guys telling me Rudy Gobert was good?
I don't remember.
Ben Simmons is Kwame Brown.
I think Rudy Gobert is good though. I think Rudy Gobert is good, just not 205 million good. I think he's like 90 million good. You could have paid Clint Capella numbers. Clint Capella got 90 million.
Rudy Gobert is just a foreign light-skinned version of Hassan Whiteside. Y'all playing yourselves. He sucks.
Yeah, Hassan Whiteside fell off quickly too. He went from getting 25 million a year to getting a 1-year minimum veteran deal with the Kings. That's going to be Ben Simmons' new home soon. The Hawks. No, I'm just talking trash. They got to pick someone to scapegoat, bro. That's the way it goes in the NBA. It's how it is on Twitter during the games, after the games. Someone has to be the scapegoat, and I feel like the city of Philadelphia has already chosen Ben Simmons as the chosen scapegoat. Like, even though he deserves it. Like, how?
I have no excuses. I can't see.
Honestly, we're gonna get out of here. No doubt. A lot of stuff going on today. I want to read some stuff going on Twitter. Check out some of the coverage. Shout out to everyone again. Happy Father's Day.
Appreciate y'all. Happy Father's Day to everyone.
Yeah. Thanks to Jay Money as well for joining us in the chat. Definitely check out his show. He's probably about to. If not, I hope we'll find out. Shout out to everyone able to watch us today. Yesterday, I had a 2-in-1 day. Tampa Bay Rays did not come through for me in the evening. I am mixing it up, but I'm going to continue to do what I do, giving out good picks every single day. I'm competing in the 10K tournament on SportX.Bet, the SportX Open Major. Visit SportX.Bet if you guys are interested in joining the next tournament. Send me a message. I will help you get started and help you get situated. The only sports book that doesn't care if you lose. I just want to say that while everyone's watching, not when everyone dips out. The only sports book that doesn't care if you lose. It doesn't matter to SportX if you lose. There is no owner. So send me a message if you want to know more about that. And Sosa the Locksmith said he's riding. I believe you said -6.5 full game, Sosa. I might have to add that.
Sixer spread. And listen, after the first
we have a lot of time between now and the game.
You can take an alternate. Take an alternate after the first quarter when they're down by 20. We're going to beat the shit out of them, guys. Stamp that. We're going to beat the fuck out of them.
Shout out to the Hawks for making it this far. I just want to say the Hawks are a team to be respected. They project very well going into next season. If they make the right veteran additions, like bring in a Jay Crowder, if they make those types of moves, their core could blossom next season and they could break through because you see that they are a durable roster when it matters. Bogdanovich is hurt today, but definitely do not sleep on the Hawks and the Nuggets tomorrow.
Let's get this money, my brother.
Carr said he's rolling with Sosa. I'm going double result in this game. I think that it's closer to even money. I think the Sixers will be up at the half, up full game. It's a safer pick. I also like the Sixers -3 at the half. That's not as safe a pick, but I believe that they will step on their necks today. It's just that will it be maintained over the course of the game? I believe it should be, but we have until 8 o'clock to decide. Embiid is questionable.
Can I also just yell out one quick stat for the crew?
Throw it out.
Nate McMillan has not won a single game in which Bogdanovich did not play this season. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday. Happy Father's Day to everyone.
Yeah. Nate McMillan started coaching for the Hawks on the day that Bogdanovich debuted for the season.
That's a fact.
Part of his success is due to Bogdanovich blossoming as well, evolving over the course of the season. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm about to cap baseball. I'm about to cap Euro 2020 going into tomorrow. I have a link for my Betting Army Discord. If you guys want to join, pop it off with us. Sosa has some stuff popping off in the not too near future. Thank you so much for watching us. Shout out to Trot Wham too. I see you. Just scroll back through the comments. Happy Father's Day to everyone. Good morning, Akbar. Let's get to this money.
Let's get paid.
It's a sports buffet. Sports buffet. Let's do this.
Another smorgasbord.
If you guys can, I streamed on Twitter this time, but I also streamed on YouTube at the same time, just for convenience. I know you don't have to, but if you can, go to my YouTube channel and give me a sub. I'm gonna drop some more videos and stuff. Just trying to be productive, bro. Follow us on Twitter. Peace. And Sosa the Locksmith on Twitter. Sosa the Locksmith on Twitter.
Big Father's Day money. Let's get it.
Peace out, y'all.